Pues bueno, ya estamos aquí en una nueva parte de Hogwarts Legacy y me acaba de salir que tengo una nueva misión disponible. Yo creo que no, ¿eh? Que no hay nada nuevo. Hombre de las lunas, quita mancha. Para mí que no hay nada nuevo, ¿eh? Para mí hace yo lo de... Voy a seguir con esta misión, pero... Eso de nuevo... Voy a tener que ir... Sí, tiene toda la pinta. Lo voy a coger desde aquí. Porque me viene mejor el camino que si cojo el otro. ¿Que el otro sale más cerca? Sí, es verdad. Pero tengo que subir para arriba. Y de la otra forma parece que voy más lineal, entre comillas. Sigo subiendo para arriba, pero más lineal. A ver. Que en verdad yo podría coger otro bicho, pero... Me he acostumbrado a la escoba. Vaya, ¿no? Ahí abajo no habrá nada que me interese a mí, ¿verdad? Ya por curiosidad. No. Tiene pinta que no es el típico te escondo algo en las alturas. No, no se puede. No se puede aterrizar. Bueno. Me piro. Vampiro. Si de paso no me estampo.
Is Highwing all right?
No, si te has ido lejos tú, ¿eh?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Ok.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak
Creo que
a
está un
word
poco
of
bajo,
this.
¿verdad?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
A ver si puedo...
This way.
Espérate, dame tú un segundito, anda. Vale, he subido un poco el volumen, a ver si así está más alto. Espero no volver a esta falta de potis, porque tengo nada más que 3. Pues es que se me olvida entre poti y poti comprar.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Ah, mira, están ahí arriba.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Mira, ahí está mi cinozo de ajo.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
¿Y eso?
That's
¡Ostras!
the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's
O sea,
almost like
habéis
there's
visto
something
lo que ha
being
pasado ahí antes, ¿no? Que era trincado. My gosh.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not
¿Qué
entirely
haces?
sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Vale, pero por este lado, que si coge un bicho de eso que te coja a ti, no a mí. Anda que yo también.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Potis. Me van a hacer falta, ¿verdad? Costillitas y... No bebas cosas de extraños.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Puede ser.
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out
Uy.
here?
Let's
Esto no
take a
tiene muy
closer
buena
look.
pinta.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
¿Tú estás? Sí, está aquí.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Ah, tengo que pasar por el puente, ¿no? No, tiene que haber una manera de pasar yo hacia el puente sin que me vean. Y que no tenga que ser con esto.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Ah!
Que no me vea. Que no me vea.
Can't figure out why
Viene
there's
de
such a
frente.
fuss over poaching.
Que no señor de cara. Me van a ver. Por favor. ¿Esquivas? Por favor. Escóndete. No.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Por favor, que no me vea entre los carros, lo mato. Está adentro.
What in Merlin's name?
¿Y este cambio?
Dragons!
No cualquier tipo de dragón. Bueno, sí, dragón quiero decir, pero una pelea de dragones.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Investiga.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
¿Verdad que sí?
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
¡Oh! ¡Es la madre! ¡Qué susto me ha dado la chavala! Que pensaba que era que me habían pillado. ¡Oh! ¡Qué susto me ha dado!
Have you heard of your family? Have either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. You've made a mistake. Running home. I'll find
Yo me estoy librando de chiripa. O sea, lo que es chiripa. Pues chiripa. Habla con Poppy.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Animalito.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Wait a moment. Antes de hacer nada. $60 Vale. Yo creo que ya voy, ¿no? Posiblemente la tomé.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for
Vale.
it.
A mí. O sea, ahora coge el huevecito. Que sí, yo no me olvido del huevo, tú tranquilo. Simplemente quería coger las potis, ¿vale?
A little more.
Se me olvidó coger la bolsa de dinero de atrás. Oh. Ya no me ha dado tiempo a coger la bolsa de dinero. hace el huevo, no os miréis. Venga, ¿te vas a quemar? O me convertiré en una Daenerys
I have the
2.0.
egg. Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Esto va a ser... Derrota a los furtivos. Bueno. Hola, muy buena. ¿Qué he hecho? ¿No tenía que darle a la M? Era W. Ah, ¿no? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¡Uy! ¡Hola!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Animago.
To get
Espérate.
I'm sure it'll be hot.
Like to torture dragons, do you?
Ah, otra vez. ¿Te vas abajo o no? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Que no lo sé. Toma. A ver si puedo tomar distancia porque me estoy poniendo un poquito nerviosa.
Lance in a duel?
Ya está, ¿no?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Ah,
Regarding Leviosa.
no.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint. Accio.
No era. No era con ese. Con ese. Venga, me comerá vivo.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Hombre, siempre está la opción de que salgas corriendo. Ya estoy viendo el título. Liberamos a un dragón. ¡Uy! A 31. Que te aproveche. Típica historia cliché. Liberas al dragón y luego cuando necesitas ayuda aparece el dragón para ayudarte. No, hombre. Claro, no puede pasar, pero no lo sé. A lo mejor sucede ese típico cliché de salva al dragón y luego viene a salvarme de vuelta. Es lo que yo no sé.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Por pregunta.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Ok, ¿cómo defender a tu dragón? Ok, entonces, fuego maldad está completado. Y yo subo de nivel. Como debe ser. Vale, a ver, vayamos por partes. Talento, que me interesa a mí. Hechizo. No. No sé transformarme, así que... La mini de bombarda tampoco me interesa por ahora. Arte oscuras, no. Sigilo puede ser que me interese. Me voy a coger. Porque nunca sé de más. Y me da cuenta justamente hoy, así que... para mí. A ver, tenía bichos ahí. Vale, por partes. No tengo ninguna cosa así para hacer, entre comillas. Pues voy a hacer mientras quita manchas. Mientras que me sale algo nuevo, voy a hacer quitamanchas. Tiene pinta que desde aquí lo voy a hacer. Pues bueno. Ay.
Wonder where we should end.
It seems we may have an
Hola, muy
intruder
buena.
in our midst. They come after me, they'll bring me heads grave.
Sí, tengo que tirar sí o sí por ahí, ¿no?
Seems I was mistaken.
Yo aquí probando si me descubren o no.
You're the one who stole the goblin hell. Somebody enjoyed the precious things you stole out of the grip. It's places you release Treadwell. Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
¿Qué godiados? Si os preguntáis por qué me he metido es porque quiero coger experiencia, ¿vale?
I've seen Billy Wings with more special.
No, mamá, tía. Anda. Sí. Pero bueno. Una gallinita. Creo que ya está, ¿no?
Now you've
Hola. Lumos.
Expelliarmus.
Hola.
I reckon you've got a few tricks up your sleeve.
Hago esto y sigue haciendo, ¿verdad? ¿Qué he hecho? Anda de lleno. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Hola? ¿Qué ha pasado? O sea, ¿qué ha pasado literalmente? Uno menos. Venga, antes de que aparezca otro más, anda. Segundo, yo solo quería experiencia. Y al final para nada, porque la experiencia que me ha dado era una porquería. Tanto batallita para una experiencia que es una porquería. No sé ni cómo sentirme al respecto. Este yo creo que no viene a ver.
Lumos.
Mira una araña. Hola, muy buenas. ¿No puedo ir? Gracias. Venga, ¿me puedo ir ya? Adiós. Voy hasta ahora. Ah, no, no creo. No creo que me vaya a estar encontrando ahora
This
arañas.
is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba tubers?
Yo lo que sí espero es que la misión al final no resulte tener más nivel de la que yo necesito, de la que yo tengo. Ay, otro troll. Troll del bosque, nivel 28. Yo soy el 27. Voy a intentarlo, pero voy a morir. O sea,
Just
yo
my
voy a morir.
luck. A troll.
No tengo, ¿no? ¿Por intentarlo? Hola. Hola. Encantada de conocerte. Bueno, al menos tengo lo que quería. Ahora si corres más, mejor. Bueno, era o tú o yo, ¿no? Toma. ¿Qué me lo he cargado?
Rest easy, my large friend.
Nada más, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Encuentra los tubérculos esos, ¿no? Algo más que pueda coger que me sirva, ¿no?
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Nueva misión disponible. Pues la veré luego, porque ahora mismo no puedo. A ver qué más hay aquí.
Revelia.
My mother would like to speak with me.
Una.
Lumos.
She has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Que tengo dos. Vale, me he perdido un poquillo mucho. Porque se supone que tira por aquí que me he encontrado al bicho este.
Revelio.
En plan, no sé por qué he hecho el rebelio, ¿vale? Pero...
Lumos.
yo no veo más. Se supone que por aquí no puede ser. No. Bueno, pues lo he dicho, me perdí. Ahora que derrota al troll, que vienen todos los animales aquí. Nieva, aparecen animales.
Revelio.
¿Me va a dejar? No me va a dejar.
Lumos.
Hola, ¿puedo o no puedo? Que te estoy viendo.
Revelio. Lumos.
Aquí y el otro está por aquí.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sakurissa now.
Vale, ahora tengo que regresar. Por ahí. Espérate. Primero. Sí, hombre, voy a ir yo andando hasta allí. ¿Qué tengo que ir hasta? Me he equivocado. Hoshmit. Intervención de la comunidad. Mundo. Más o menos está por ahí. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, vale, hasta aquí. Pues mira. Me venga Hoshmit y de aquí tiro para allá. Más rápido. Me voy a ponerme ya a dar vuelta. Yo qué sé, en redondo. Ah, vale. No me interesa. Aquí no hay ninguna puerta así.
Hello.
¿Y este lugar?
Don't turn quick.
Revelio.
Just stop with a Jericho feather. It doesn't half hurt.
Creo que es la primera vez que... Ah, vale, que es un bicho. Que creo eso que es la primera vez que yo vengo a este lugar, ¿no? Un animal, dos animalitos. Bueno, para. Yo me voy.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
¿Verdad que era esta niña?
Sakurissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Desafío completado. Vale, el señor de las potis, ¿dónde estaba antes de hacer cualquier otra misión? Que nunca está de más las potis. Y sí, me he trasladado, sí. Más rápido.
What are you up to now?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
No. Esto era.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Bueno.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Vale, ahora sí. Intervención dragonina. Creo que voy a hacer esta porque ya que estoy aquí. Yo sí, sí lo voy a hacer. Porque ya que estoy aquí me lo quito encima. Y sí, me he metido, ¿vale? Quería ver si encontraba algo, pero no. Que aquí ya realmente no hay nada.
Revelio.
Si hago así no hay nada, ¿no? Nada. Digo por curiosidad, pero no.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Estoy aquí contándole mi vida a todo el mundo.
It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Vale. Voy a hacer esto, me lo quito yo. Superar la maldición. No hay ninguna. Vale, eso me interesa. Quiero ver eso de superar la maldición. Me he equivocado, creo. Ah, vale, que tengo que esperar.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Voy a hacer un poquito del dramatismo. Qué horrible.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
¿A dónde tengo que ir yo? A ver, esto está en el quinto pino.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Vale. Por aquí, ¿no? Bueno, no sé quién eres, pero quiero entrar. Esto, ¿no? Creo que no hay nada así que me interesa aquí. No, es más, ya lo miré antes.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
No, me sigo jugando de sitio, ¿verdad? Sí. Me estaba equivocando de dirección. Yo y mi orientación con los mapas. Que ya sea vida real o juegos, no tengo orientación. En verdad queda un trecho, ¿no? Ya estoy. La tumba de familia Dale. Okay.
Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
O posiblemente
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Lumos.
A ver. Espacio. Creo que voy por la dirección correcta. ¡Oh! Que me caigo. Sí. Ay, que tiene mucho nivel. Ah, pues sí, tenía fuerza. Me equivoqué. ¡Quítate! De en medio. No, no me ha dado tiempo. Bueno, sí me ha dado tiempo, pero le he dado mal al botón primero. Hola, ¿por qué no te mueves? ¿De dónde estás? Toma, papi. Va tu body. ¿Qué he hecho? No lo sé, creo que lo esquivaba en lugar. No, lo he hecho mal, pero bueno. Para ti. A tu body. Para mí. Aunque es asqueroso, pero para mí. Adiós, muy buena. Madre mía.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Vuelve con Samantha, que tengo que salir de aquí. Tiene pinta de que no me voy a poder teletransportar, ¿no? Tengo que salir de aquí entonces. Pero la salida...
Lumos.
¿De dónde he caído? Y por aquí es por donde sales. Venga, derecha, izquierda. Pico izquierda tienes un cofre.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Poético. Para mí que si te vas a tirar.
Lumos.
Hola. Bueno. No. Ahora sí.
Lumos.
Otra cosa no sé, pero desde luego voy a salir con cositas de aquí. Ah, ese era el camino adelante.
Lumos.
¿Me perdí? No, creo que no me perdí. Sí, por aquí. Me piro, vampiro. No, hombre.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Ah, que es un bicho. ¿Por qué está rodando? Vale, bueno. Yo me voy para Hogwarts. Y ese chaval está por acá.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did. Ugh!
Vale. Vale. Había un corte de escena, ¿ok? Básicamente porque he hecho un corte de escena porque es que tenía que reponer cosas. Espérate. Bueno, esperarse un momentillo, mejor dicho. Que eso, que quería ver si podía reponer potis y tal. Así que he hecho un cambio de escenario. Así random y entre medio he buscado más potis. Y he hecho... en verdad no he hecho nada. Simplemente he buscado más potis. Y eso, y nada, ya me he venido para acá. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Me ha asustado la escalera. La misión está de Nati.
So frustrating.
A ver qué ha pasado.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Esto me
Were you
interesa un
born
montón.
an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Pues yo quiero ser un animago.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Sí, hombre, lo siento mucho, pero yo voy a ser
We're
animago.
making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Animago.
Thank
Quiero
you for
ser un
being
animago.
here during that rather awkward conversation.
Don't worry, be happy. Yo quiero ser un animago. ¿Cómo me hago animago? No, ya en serio, ¿cómo me hago animago? Quiero ser animago. Pues nada, voy a hacer transformación entonces. Recoge la guía de campo en el puerto subterráneo. Puerto subterráneo. Ah, la acá. Hija mía. Voy a bajar todo esto para abajo. Voy a bajar todo esto para abajo. Brillante. Una cosa que me hace mucha gracia del español es eso mismo. Cosas como voy a bajar para abajo o voy a subir para arriba. Como si no fuera una reiteración. Tengo curiosidad, ¿vale? Perdón, persona estudiante. Cuatro. 1. Me estoy guiando de las líneas, ¿vale? Para poner los números en romano. Aquí yo diría que no sé lo que puede ser esto. Yo creo que es. ¡Ah, mira! Ok. Entonces, este de acá es el 4, lo he hecho bien. Este de acá es el 2. 2. Ese es el 1 y el otro es el 3. Creo que lo he hecho al revés, pero bueno. Ah, pues mira. Uy, qué susto me ha dado. Desafío desbloqueado. Para mí que lo de la profesora se vaya un poquito... Que me mato. Se va a dejar un poquito pasado. No me interesa hacer esto. Me da mucha curiosidad. ¿Una mesa? Nada más, ¿no? ¿Ya está? Pues nada, ya está. No hay nada más interesante. Pensaba que me darían algo más. Pero no. Bueno, para arriba. Sigo con mi trayecto entonces. Debería aprovechar y... Da igual ya. Y para decir ver si había ahí algo interesante, pero no. esta es la primera vez que vengo
So
para acá, ¿no?
this is the underground harbor.
En cierta manera me da un poco más de grima. Para mí.
Revelio.
Creo que era el de acá, ¿no? Cobertizo. Se encuentra debajo del patio del viaducto, perdón. No sé por qué he dicho viaducto. Aquí es donde llegan las barcas que extraen los alumnos de primer año a Hogwarts tras cruzar el lago negro. Ah. Ok. Bueno. Transformación nivel intermedio en la biblioteca. Pues espera, que si tengo que ir a la otra punta del colegio. Vale.
Revelio.
Pues mira. Realmente ya miré en su momento. Ah, vale, tengo que ir para arriba.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yo tengo que hablar contigo.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Yo qué voy a saber. Es que no tengo ni idea. O sea, qué criatura mágica. ¿Por decir algo?
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Creo que era este, ¿no?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of
De
the
este me
three
acuerdo, pero por el otro juego de
involves which
Hogwarts.
magical artifact?
El del teléfono. ¿Qué objeto mágico aparece en la fábula de los tres hermanos? La reliquia de la muerte eran, ¿no? ¿El cruz? Ay, yo que llevo muy pegado, yo ya no me acuerdo de esto. Yo creo que era esto. Vamos, Cristina es que me mata como yo esto no lo responda. Como yo esto no lo respondo bien y es que Cristina me mata. O sea, literalmente. Mía. Yo creo que sí era, ¿no? Ahora no me la quiero jugar. Yo creo que sí era la reliquia de la muerte. Me la voy a jugar.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Ah, pues mira.
According to Beedle the Bard,
No me va a
the
matar.
Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
Quiero oro, pero
Which
era otra
ball in
cosa.
Quidditch is the largest?
Ay, a ver. Me voy a acordar yo de eso. Eso sí que no me acuerdo. ¿El cafle o el barley? Yo creo que era este. Pero a lo mejor este.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer
Ah,
was
pues no
the
era la
quaffle.
otra.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yo creo que no.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
No,
I
gracias.
don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Ay, madre mía. Libro de transformación nivel intermedio. Este libro se diseñó como guía para aquellos alumnos que deseen experimentar con tipos de transformaciones más complejos. La profesora Weasley a menudo les recomienda a sus alumnos avanzados como lectura ligera.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Y largo. O sea, es que me largo pero con ganas que me voy. Pero me equivoco de sitio. Vamos. Vamos que me voy. Porque no me puedo tirar, si no es que me tiraba y todo. Y tú dime dónde está la salida.
Perhaps he'll sit next to you.
La clase no estará muy lejos, ¿no? No, está aquí al lado.
I heard Professor
No
Weasley
preguntaré qué haces ahí.
book with all her test
Bueno, sí, sí quiero
into an
preguntar.
owl
Quiero
to stop
Hello,
saberlo.
Gareth.
cheating.
So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
Madre mía. Garrett, que me ha dado mucha gracia. Venga, voy a decir que estaba siendo creativo.
You don't create anything
Muchas
worthwhile
gracias.
without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Bueno,
I'd like to shop in the house.
aquí no hay nada que me interese. ¡Ay! Me ha dado tiempo.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Venga, llegó el momento de fantasía.
Beautifully done.
Hechizante. Ah, mira, aquí está. Antes de eso, quiero ver... Mira, ahí está. Guía de campo. Transformación parcial. Esta taza de té semi-transformada, que seguramente sea el error de algún alumno de segundo año, sirve como lección para los alumnos que no se toman en serio los peligros y la complejidad de la transformación. Vaya por Dios. ¿Algo más? Vale. Ahora que parece que no hay nada más, leo la carta. Estimada profesora Weasley, gracias por su lechuza. Me llena de alegría saber que este último plantel de estudiantes de séptimo año incluye. Chillo y un torpe leyendo. Incluye a unos cuantos que pueden estar interesados o ser aptos para obtener un puesto de trabajo en el ministerio. Por supuesto habrá que esperar a saber las notas de los TIMO para confirmarlo, pero creemos que su opinión es igual de valiosa para nuestro proceso de selección. Su perspectiva es excepcional dada su experiencia con nosotros y le agradecería mucho que nos la proporcionase. Quedo a la espera de recibir más novedades a medida que el curso avance. Reciba un cordial saludo. Faris Spavin, Ministro de Magia. Pues nada. ¿Podré pasar? Puedo pasar. Venga, ahora sí que sí. Ya estoy aquí, hija mía.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
En
The
teoría.
extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Acepto el desafío. Hay recompensas sin recoger, me han dicho. Uy, me equivoco. Ya tenemos un barril.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
¿Algo más? Sí.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Vale. Pues ahora sí que sí, lo voy a dejar aquí, ¿ok? Así que bueno, espero que os haya gustado. Un besito muy fuerte. Nos vemos en el siguiente. Aquí ya haré las misiones, porque básicamente creo que voy a hacer misiones principales, sí. Misiones principales. Porque esto de aquí todavía no puedo hacerlo. Así que bueno. En el siguiente serán todo misiones principales por el momento, creo. Así que bueno. Un besito muy fuerte. Nos vemos y adiós.